Hello, my friends. Armandillo, the founder and CEO of website breakrule.com. Beloved friends, I'm making you a video about a man who gone in retirement. So this book is very nice, it's very interesting, educative, but I will telling you the most important stuff from the book. And this book is a man, an old man, who work like everybody else, not as an entrepreneur, but as a worker. He worked for 45, 44 years. Now, at some point, somebody is telling him, don't wait and rely on your pension. Because if you rely on your pension, it will be with low budget. And you need to understand, we the young people, we don't focus ourselves so much on pension, on retirement, because we think that years pass and at the end we will have a pension and the government will gonna keep us safe. This is a philosophy of the social democratic life which we have. Well, it's not like that, because you can lose your savings, or you can lose years not investing in yourself. Now, of course, there are not all the work or the jobs paid less. There are people who make money by working in a company or somewhere else, in a factory or whatever. But the point is that if you don't save money from young, it will be very hard when you are old. And even in my family, I have the same issue, and I think that every family have issues because you see it's a paradox when you think about that. You need to work for 45, 50 years, so more than 70% of your life you need to work, you need to pay taxes, and when you retire you focus and rely on the government that they will gonna give you pension money to for the retirement. Now you see, when you retire and you work 10 hours per day for 45, 50 years, 10 hours per day, your body will start to lose power. It will be weak, it will be old, it will be sick. So soon as you retire yourself, you see that now comes the problems, because when you were young, everything was being good, the health was good, and stuff like that. But when you come to retirement, you realize that your money is not enough. You need to pay the bills. Of course, we might think that you have a house when you are old. Not everybody have a house, but we say that you have a house, okay? So the first problem is to pay your bills, because taxes, you don't pay any more taxes because you retire, but you need to pay bills, and you need to make yourself live day by day. Okay, so you think that when you retire yourself that you will enjoy life, and that's what it must to be. We enjoy life. But when you retire, your body is sick. Your body starting to not function anymore as you were young. So what do? You need to take medicines, drugs, because your health is very delicate, so you need to buy medicine. So you see, even when you are young, even when you are old, you need money. So in this book, the creator of the book, he tells his story from his life, because living in a society, we know we are born, we go to the school, to the high school, to the college, and so on. We work. So we have an criteria in our democratic life, social life. So at some point, after many years in spending money, this person, he's trying to gather some information, because he realized after the years asking and talking with different retirements people who they complain, well, my money is not enough, I'm old, I'm sick, the government doesn't help me. So he realized that his life will be the same after he's finished 45, 50 years of work and he will retire. It will gonna have a problem because the money will not being enough for retirement. So what he's doing? He's starting saving money. From the salary he made every month, he was starting to save money. Well, you see, he done that in the last 3-4 years before retirement. So it was old when he started to save money. But when he become retired after 3-4 years, after he's saving money, he wanted to share his experience with the rest of the people. So what he's doing? He created a book with his life as a retired. So he created this book, and he told that in the past 5 years he started to save money for the future, because he realized that if he's relying on the government, he will not be safety in pension, in retirement. So he will need more money for medicine, for bills and this stuff. Normally, when you retire, you get less money than you have worked when you were young. So he's creating this book, and guess what? In the fourth of that 5 years before being retired, he saved money, and he created, once he got retired, he created this book. Now the book is sold in many countries, is translated in many languages, and guess what? He made him retired old guy millionaire. So what I'm trying to tell you is that maybe you can pass 50 years, 40 years in your life to not get the point that you need to save money. And even when you are old, it's not too late. You got a point. It's not too late. So what you need to understand is that if you focus yourself to save money from young age, you will make more and more money. You will save more and more money. And this is one of the law which I talk in my DVD, the expansion law. So the expansion law, it has only two extremes. Either you make money, either you lose money. There is no middle way. It's a spin reaction. So if you save money, you are gonna find ways in which you are gonna save more and more and more money. If you spend money, you are gonna find in spending more and more and more money. And that is a problem for everybody. So the point of this book is that even when you are retired, you can save money and you can change your life to become rich. And if you are retired and you have $1 million or 1 million euros in your account, you are rich. You got a point. You don't have to have 100, 300 million euros to be satisfied with your retirement. But if you have a minimum 1 million euros, you can have an insurance that you can live a good retirement life. So what I want is that if you have money, that's okay. It's much easier for you to get my DVD 5,000 euro Roulette Anatomy. But if you don't have money, start and save money. And what I mean that you can start with chips, with cents to saving money, and to see how you increase your wealth day by day. I think I told this story about a housekeeper, which he works for me, and he has cleaned in my house, and she was seeing this. Let me show you like how it works, how it is. You'll save. This is money which I save. This is cents and some banknotes, whatever. And he seen to my house this penny, cents, and he told me, what do you do with this money? I tell, when I was poor, I didn't have money to save. So I was saving 2 euros, 5 euros. I didn't have money to save. Always I've done something with the money and spent to something, a new iPhone, plasma TV, or whatever I was spending the money, and never I was saved money. So he told me, so what do you do with this cents, penny? What do you save this? Because there is no lie. There is not so much money to save if you save cents and pennies. And I told her, you see, money are very powerful. Even the biggest banknotes, even the small banknotes. Money, it's a living being. If you respect money, it will treat you good. If you hate money, they will go away from you. And I told her, I've educated myself, financial freedom. I study many books about businesses. And at some point it was a guy, a billionaire, a Jew billionaire old man, who was having more than 2-3 billion in his account of dollars. And at some point he go to the McDonald's and is paying for one menu, and being billionaire, he sees a penny down around him, a coin. So the story is that the people around him, they spoke about this billionaire, Jewish billionaire. They knew that he's a billionaire, but he was having the same psychology which I have, and he took the coin from the carpet and he saved it in his pocket. So somebody say, what do you do, man? What do you take the coin from the bottom, and you are billionaire? Why? Yes, I am billionaire, but even now I respect money, even if they are low, even if they are high. And many people has realized that even when you are billionaire, if you respect money, money will reward you. So my housekeeper is telling me, Adrian, what do I need to save? Because I have $400 or 400 euros salary. And I say, you see, I did not have 400 euros per month. I was having 100 euros per month. But when I was going to buy cigarettes, 50 cents, 1 euro, 2 euros in my monetary currency, I was saving. And she says, so how can you become rich by saving 2 euros and 3 euros? I told her that's how I started. I started to save money and coins because I didn't have more money to save. And I told her, you see, I was starting to save coins, but with years I saved more and more and more money. So you should think to save money too, I told to my housekeeper. And pretty woman says to me, well, Adrian, I will take care about your advices, and I will start to save money to see if it's working as you told me that it's working. And I say, you see, you have 400 euros per month. It's a low budget, but start to save 5 euros, 10 euros per month, and see what happens. After 1 year, only 1 year, he was working for 3 years in my house. So this lady, he comes to me after 1 year, Adrian, you don't believe, I saved 10,000 euros. I realized that it's possible, okay? So I told him, so how did you do it? He told me, look, Adrian, I was working for 400 euros and I was starting to save around 20 euros per month. So at some point, somebody comes to me and tells me, you don't want to work as a cleaner in an office. So he found another job. So he gone to the second job. He was making more money. So he was having 400 euros from the first job, but the second one he was giving another couple of hundreds of euros. And another one. So at some point he was working for 3 jobs and he was starting to making thousands of euros. So he saved, and in 1 year, starting with pennies, with coins, he was saved 10,000 euros in 1 year. And he told me, in any place where I go, I found a way in which I get money. I didn't realize, Adrian, what you told me, and now I realize what you mean by saving money. So you see, guys, when somebody is telling you, how did you make your wealth if you win 1,000 euro per month? How did you make millions? This is something which nobody knows between around the poor people. They ask themselves, how did he do it? Because you can't save money because you are poor, and all the money you need to spend on the bills, on the food, on the clothes, so you never have money to save. This is the bad psychology which most of the people have. But once you start to saving money, 10 euros, 5 euros, 100 euros, you will increase and develop a way in which you save more and more and more money. So that's a lesson which I learned, and the old guy from the book, after 45, 50 years of working and being poor, he become millionaire at retirement. And he's telling this story. He's making around the USA and countries and cities, and take lectures with the people, and he's starting to making money from many ways, from the book, from the pension, from the trainings. You got the point. So he's starting to make a living. So his life, it didn't end once he retired himself. His life has just begun once he retired himself. So the story is that you need to understand, my friends, that you need to save money. Even if you save cents, even if you save thousands of euros, you need to start to save money, because that's the only way in which you will gonna have money in the future. So I am in gambling industry. My purpose here is to open the eyes of the listeners, of the people who listen to me, that even from casinos you can make money. And it's not the point that you can make money, or I can giving you winnings or losings or what stuff like that. No, you can save and you can make money from casinos once you know the secrets which I have about casinos. But even if you don't buy nothing from me, you still can save your money from your pension, from your salary, from your everything you have. Just save money, 10-20% of the money you make, and you will see how they will increase. But I am focused to the people who play aggressively at the roulette, because I've been an amateur, I've been an aggressive gambler, so I lost tons of money. But I changed myself, I focus on the mathematics, and I start to understand how casino works. And in the moment I realized how casino works, the first step was that I didn't lost any more money, I made money. So even now, if I'm playing, I'm gambling, I'm doing something, I am a pro and I make money. That's the most important stuff. So if you don't have a system, if you are not professional roulette gambler, it's better for you to don't play anymore roulette, because you don't know how addictive can be this game if you are an aggressive gambler. So once you are an aggressive gambler and you lose today 2,000, 3,000 euro, after 1 week you will go back in the casino and you will lose another 2,000, 5,000, 10,000 euro, because in your psychology is not how to make professional money, is how to recover the losses I've done in the past. So that's the main reason why aggressive people lose money, because when you go and you lost in 6 months 100,000 euro, and you go in a casino and you make 10,000 euro, you don't stop yourself. You don't know to stop, because you will say, today I'm lucky, I will recover the 100,000 which I lost in 6 months, and it's better for me to play again and again to recover the money. So once you play more and more and more on roulette, you are 99% chance to lose even what you have won. This is how an amateur, an aggressive gambler is losing his money. But once you are pro, you know some secrets, you know some laws, you know some rules, and then you can save your money, and then you can make money from casinos. Because if you don't know my secrets, you can't beat casinos. You beat for 1, 2, 3 times, but you lose 50 times. So that's why I'm here. I'm trying to open mind people. I'm trying to explain them that there are professional roulette gamblers. There are people who really make money with casinos. So if you want to be a professional roulette gambler, I can help you. And it will change your completely life about casinos. Because once you have the knowledge which I have and my secrets, you will realize that it's the only way in which you can make money from casinos. There is a way, there are some secrets, and this we will gonna talk in the 3 months assistance which I giving you once you buy the DVD, €5,000 DVD Roulette Anatomy. So yes, you can make money. Yes, you can save money. You can change your ability to play at roulette, and even if you don't lose anymore like in the past, it's still something good. You got a point. So if you do something from now, from the present to the future, in which you are gonna increase the chance to make money, even that is a target which I like. Okay, what I want from you is to not lose anymore at roulette or at casino, because if you follow my secrets, you will be so weak that you will understand that it's only way in which you can defeat casinos. There is only one way. You got a point. So coming back to the saving money, is that this is the best choice you can make, and you will gonna make in your life if you start to saving money. If you have more money, then start with €100 and save. If you have low money, then start with €5 and save. Anything you do every day, just think about how to save more money, more money, more money. Because of that, because you will gonna save more money, money will gonna keep coming to you because they like you. You heard, fuck the money, money are the evil, money are that. Now that this kind of person, they don't have money because they hate money. So once you hate something, you don't familiarize with them. Everything you hate. Just think about if you hate your neighbor, you don't talk with him. You ignore him. You got a point. He is ignoring you too. You got a point. Now it's the same with money. If you hate money, they hate you back. You will not be friends with money because you hate money. So that's the first secret you need to understand. To attract money, to like money, because if you don't like money, you hate money. In the moment you hate, you will not touch money, because even money is real, and they will not staying around you because you hate them. You got a point. So I don't know to explain you. Negative people. I don't like negative people. So what is my choice? Because I don't like negative people. They don't like me. Again, I don't like it. They don't like me. I don't like them. They don't like me. So what happens? One is here, one is there. We don't met each other, because soon as I see one who is envy me, who is hating me, I go. I'm not staying. You got a point. So it's the same with money. If you hate money, you will not have money. But if you want and have a positive character about money, then you will gonna attract money in your life. So yes, one, if you like to play in casinos, then you need to have my secrets. If you don't buy something from me, as long as I am here, at least save money. You got a point. Save money, because now you know in your life, if you see this tutorial, maybe nobody was telling you in the past something, but now you know that from my subject and from my documentation, the universe, God, universe, karma, he presented you a changement in your life to save money. So now you can say to somebody around you or to yourself, you can't say that, you see, I never met somebody to tell me to save money. Now, if you see this video, which you see now, that means that you have been warned. So I'm telling you, save money. So it's your choice if you save or not money. But you will know that somebody in your life told you to save money and you didn't listen. So or you listen or you follow my advices and start saving money. All right. But if you have a problem with casinos, with gambling, I can helping you in this niche. I can helping you to change radically your system, how you are playing as an amateur or as an aggressive gambler. You got a point. Because if you are an aggressive gambler, you can lose hundreds of thousands of euros, and you even don't know from where this money comes, but you lose money. Let me give you a good story about a taxi driver. I was meeting myself with some friends in a bar, and in this bar was these machines, slot machines. And at some point, I was not with the car in that night, so I spoke with my friends. Well, I must go home. I will call a taxi to go home. So one man from the close to me to the slot machines, he told me, "Do you want to go with taxi?" And I say yes. And he told me, "Well, if you like, I can drive you home because I'm a taxi driver. So I have taxi cab." So I say, "Of course, let's go. So I go with him with the car, and on the road, I told him, "What do you see so attractive to the slot machines? Because I don't like it. I'm not playing on slot machines, and I don't understand slot machines." And he tell me, "Look, Adrian, I make around 35-40 millions RON per month, which is around 800-1,000 euro per month by being taxi driver." And he told me he doesn't know, in the last 6 months or 8 months, he lost more than 35,000 euros in slot machines. And he told me that he cannot explain from where this money came in his hand, and he lost to the slot machines. Now, when I was heard his story, I realized how safe am I, because I know this knowledge, the expansion law. So you see, is a guy who having 800 euros only per month, but he found ways in which he made more than 35,000 euros to lose at slot machines. So you see, your mind is very powerful. Our mind is very powerful. We can make everything we want: cars, laptops, money, buildings, whatever we like, we can create with our minds. But the fact is that you don't know from where they come the money. But if you are losing, you will lose more. If you are winning, you will win more. That's the formula of the universe. So I realized, because he told me, "Adrian, I don't know how to explaining you from where I was having 35,000 euro, because as I told you, I am a taxi driver. I make 800 euros per month, and I don't know from where I got this 35,000 euro, which I lost in the last 6 months in slot machines." He told me he likes only to stay. After he losing the money, he's watching people who is gambling on slot machines only because he likes so much slot machines. So you need to understand something. Yes, my DVD is 5,000 euro, but you will change personally, in character, in psychology, and you will know some secrets that will helping you for life. Now, listen to me. If you are a gambler, and you like gambling. We talk about roulette, okay? So you like to play at roulette and you lose hundreds of thousands of euros. What do you learn when you lose money? Because nobody will teach you nothing. So in the casino, nobody will teach you something. In the casino, you will find good women, beautiful women. In casinos, you will not find clocks. So the time, it's everything. No morning, no evening. Everything it's closed. So you spend more money and more time in the casino. That's the philosophy of the casinos. That you need to stay more and more and more in a casino, so like that you lose more and more and more money. So you see, if you have this passion, if you have this addiction to play in casino, you need to think about, what do I learn when I lose money at roulette or casinos? Because nobody teaching me nothing. Now you have hundreds of thousands of euros to lose in a casino, who doesn't give you money back, who doesn't give you nothing back, but you start now in the 5,000 euro to my DVD, that it will change your life forever. In good way, not in bad way. So you think that it's a paradox here? Yes, it's a paradox, because you can go tomorrow and lose 10,000, 5,000 euro in a casino, and you don't learn nothing. You come sad, you fight with your wife, maybe you steal, maybe you do crimes, to have no money to lose or to gambling. So you have a problem. You got a point. Casino doesn't give you nothing back. What you can have from me is all my knowledge, because in 3 months, free assistance, the DVD is 50 gigabytes, so it's around 50 movies, videos like movies. Okay, so it's very huge, the DVD. But if you have 2-3 hours in per day to study my DVD, in 1 week you can understand DVD. If you have all the time in the world, then you can in 3 days you will understand the DVD, and we start our assistance. So I will assisting you. You will gonna ask me some questions. If you don't know something, hey Adrian, can you explain me what is this, what is that? So like that we start the process to change your mentality from aggressive gambler to a professional gambler. So now you know what to do. It's your choice, and there is no middle way. Either you make more money, either you lose more money. That's it. There is no middle. You can't do it like that. There is no point middle. Okay? Or you make it, or you not make it. You got a point. There is no way. So think about. Hope you have learned something from this tutorial. And follow me. Go to regrule.com website and search for the right upper flag, English flag, and watch all the sessions, the debates which I have there. So like that you can change your mentality a little bit. So once you trust me, once you change your mentality about me, and you want to invest in my DVD 5,000 euro, then you can be sure that I will start with you. I will guide you. I will be around you to explaining you everything, to listen your story, to listen your arguments, to listen your issues. But I can do that only when you are inside members area. Once you buy the DVD Roulette Atomy 5,000 euro, because if you have questions, I cannot responding you if you're not in members area. Okay, so if you want to trust me or to see and search more about me, go to regrule.com and watch my debates, 2-3 videos per day, and it will change your mentality, because you need to change your mentality. It's obvious. So if you have some issues in your life, or if you are rich and you want to be more rich or better, then it's a way in which I can help you. I'm the founder and CEO of regrule.com. I want to make a video, a tutorial, and talk about the other world which I have, which is in constructions, renovating luxury apartments or luxury houses and selling for more money. If you know, there is a word that say don't work with your parents, with your family, because always you will gonna get troubles with them. So I pick a house and I renovate and I give the tasks to my brother-in-law. You go there, you do everything which is needed, because I'm in IT, so my job is to work on PC and laptops. I want that my employees, they do their job in constructions, and when I come 1 week, few days, and I check what is done, I want everything that is perfect. So I take my brother-in-law. He's telling me, well, Adrian, help me, I will be your best, I will do that, I know how to do it, I'm in constructions business, I will helping you, I will work for you, and you are gonna be very happy with me. That was the first time when I talked with him. I gave him a part of money. He didn't respond anymore to the calls. He didn't come to the workers. The workers called me, Adrian, your brother-in-law doesn't come. He says that he's busy. So we ruined my work, because now I need to stay myself to finish the house. And I give this job to my brother-in-law. People cannot be changed. I thought that people can be changed. Cannot be changed. People cannot be changed. You got my point. That's the problem with people. Cannot be changed. If one guy is bad, will always remain a bad guy. That's the truth. And I found on my own that people doesn't change. I thought from my past that if I was change myself, maybe even somebody else is changing himself. Well, I realized that I did not change myself. I was always being like that. So I didn't change. But I thought that I changed myself, when the idea was that I am this guy, honest, lovely, I love people, I help people, and what can I say? Each time when I work with somebody, I realize that people cannot change. My brother-in-law, 10 years ago, 13 years ago, he was having with his family, he was having with his family a fabric of cheese. They are very bad businessmen, because they don't like people, and they lost the business. After many years, he opened a new business with constructions, with vehicles from constructions. Again, he was making mistakes and fight with some friends of them, and they didn't pay the money to the workers. They was make bad stuff. So when I when I've seen that my brother-in-law is doing so many bad things to people, I analyze him and his past. So his life is very bad. So what I thought is that he will learn from their mistakes. Because if you cheat people, if you are not correct in businesses, some point you are gonna fail, because people will not trust you anymore. So he became alone, and I give him another chance. Guess what? He fucked me up. Now I need to stay in the constructions to do myself the job. Now I need to find somebody else. People who I trust, who are very good to finish the task. So you see, people doesn't change. When he come to me, when he was being fired from the work, he come to me and told me that he wants to make business, he wants to make in constructions, it's a good guy, it will work, he knows everything about constructions, and I believe him. Because I thought, for so many cheats which he has done, maybe he has learned something. You can't cheat people because you cheat yourself. No, man, doesn't listen and doesn't learn from his mistakes. And now he's on his own. I'm not taking anymore with me. I will not take him nowhere with me, because it's a fucking idiot. It's an asshole. He is my brother-in-law, but it's an asshole. It doesn't promise you, doesn't deliver what you promise. He's not trustable. He's not doing honorable things. You got my point. This is how you work with people. This is what people are doing. They are not honest. So as far as I am concerned, I need to reflect to my own future, because if somebody is a bad person, will always be a bad person. You can't change him. The character of a people, you can't change him. An idiot will remain an idiot. An asshole will remain an asshole. And you can't change that. I try to change that. I thought that you can change. You can't change that. I thought that second chance, third chance, fifth chance is good to a guy to take redemptions. No. Never. He will never change. So I wanted to telling you this story, because maybe it's a connection with that story, with that guy, my student from UK, who won 200,000 pounds. When I asked him 2,500 euros more, he hung up the phone. People doesn't change, my friends. And that's a bad thing for them, not for me. I watch in Romania there is a copy of the format from United States Shark Tank. So there are a group of 5 businessmen, investors, who invest in businesses. So this TV series explain how people with real money are investing in People with money are investing in some businesses, and I've done that. I watched that. Now, these kind of businesses made me to understand better the business world, because when you are in the business, when you work with people, you need to be a good person with them. You need to create an attitude where people love you to come to work. I pay very much my workers. I pay him with tons of money because I appreciate that work, and I respect them, because I think if I was a worker and somebody came to me and they was paying me, I would like to be paid like this. So that's why I pay my workers exactly as I wanted to pay on myself. You got my point? But there are so many people who make so many damages and they don't get nothing from life. They have a miserable life, because when you cheat people, when you hurt the trust of people, you will end up badly. That's why you need to be respectful with people, and you need to leave a place with respect, because everybody, even if you think that you are above him, or everybody who is below you, it's equal with you. You got my point? So you need to respect everyone. But in the moment somebody is hurting your trust, you must ignore that person. Even if you forgive him 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, it will always be the same guy. So, as an advice, if you want an advice from me, if somebody hurt you 1 time, ignore him for life, forever, because it will hurting you in the future too. That's the truth. You can forgive him, but if you give him a chance to cheat you again, he will cheat you again, 1 time again. That's the human character. Cannot be changed. That's how the people are. You can't change people. That is an awful truth, but it's the truth. So now I learn from my mistakes. I will be more carefully with people which I work, and I will learn from my mistakes. But you can learn from my mistakes, because it hurts. It hurts to see somebody, your family, that is cheating you when you help him. You can't change that. If a guy is an idiot, it will remain an idiot. You got my point? An asshole. So regarding with roulette, I think that my students who become my student, it's a good guy. As far as I've seen till now, the people who are my students are very good guys, are people understand me. People who have passed in same situation like mine. So I always ask myself, why only few people understand me? Why so few people are my students? And I know that not everybody deserves to know the secret to beat roulette. Not everybody. This is a powerful knowledge and is not meant for everybody, because people are very bad. And people who are very bad, they don't deserve to be rich. You got my point. They don't deserve to be rich. It's a problem, that, my friend, because 90% of the people ask, I want to be rich, but the richer doesn't let me to be rich. It's not the fault of rich people that you are poor or somebody is poor. It's his own reality. It's his own character. Because if you cheat people, it's obvious you will not become a rich person. If you do damages to people, you will end up badly. That's the karma. Bad karma and good karma. If you don't do good job, honorable job, helping people, you will not end good. So in this Shark Tank TV series, there is a guy, a business owner, who at some point he made a business with somebody. He made a business with a guy. This business owner